Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a daily reflection on Psalm 106 today. And the mission here is, well, it's simple but pretty challenging. We are completely rethinking our everyday understanding of trust and faith.
Yeah, it is a massive topic to tackle.
It really is. So to kick us off, I actually want you to consider a seemingly unrelated pairing. Like, what do rigorous corporate HR hiring practices and ancient Israelites stranded at the Red Sea have in common?
I mean, it sounds like the setup to a really bizarre joke, right? But the connection this author makes between those two things actually exposes a pretty huge blind spot in how we approach belief.
Right, exactly. The core analogy here is about how we evaluate people. Because when a company is hiring, they don't just, glance at a piece of paper and hand over the keys to the building.
No, definitely not.
They conduct rounds of interviews, they do deep reference checks, because ultimately, trustworthiness trumps raw skill. Like an untrustworthy genius can tank a company.
Oh, easily.
Right. While a highly trustworthy person with just average skills, that is still an incredible asset. So we verify before we invest.
We do. And yet, as this reflection points out, we rarely apply that same rigorous vetting process to our spiritual lives. Like, we spend massive amounts of time checking the references of human employees, but we often neglect spending time in Scripture to, verify if God is actually trustworthy.
Yeah, that is a harsh truth.
It is. We ask for help constantly, but we completely ignore the resume.
Okay, but let me push back on that just a little bit. I get the corporate analogy, but isn't demanding a resume from God a bit, clinical? I mean, if I need to see a resume to trust him, doesn't that inherently mean I lack faith?
That is a really common question to ask.
Because we always hear the cliche, blessed are those who believe without seeing. It is almost used as an instruction to just embrace blind trust.
Yeah, but that is a major misconception, and it is exactly what this text is trying to dismantle. True faith isn't ignoring the evidence, it is studying the evidence of what has already been done.
Oh, wow. That is a great way to put it.
Because blind faith is incredibly fragile. The argument here is that robust trust requires leaning on the established character of a person or God, while the current outcome is still totally uncertain.
While you are still right in the middle of the mess.
Exactly. If you haven't reviewed the scriptural record of steadfast love and justice, well, you have nothing solid to lean on when things go wrong.
Which brings us directly to the Israelites at the Red Sea. If we are talking about a failed reference check, this is like the ultimate historical example.
Oh, absolutely. It is a classic.
They had just witnessed literal miracles in Egypt.
Yeah.
The plagues, the deliverance. The resume was flawless and freshly printed right in front of them.
Yes, but we have to look at the underlying mechanism of why they failed that check, because human brains are wired for immediate survival.
Right. The sheer panic sets in.
Yeah. When the Israelites reached the water and saw the Egyptian army closing in, their fight or flight response simply overwrote their memory of those recent miracles. Panic is loud.
It really is loud.
So the reflection points out that checking the resume isn't just some passive activity. It requires an active, intentional override of human biology and panic.
That makes a lot of sense. You have to consciously choose to remember the resume when the threat is staring you right in the face. And, well, they didn't do that.
They didn't. And the specific language in Psalm 106, verse 12, is really crucial here. It says, "Then they believed his words, they sang his praise."
Then they believed, like after.
Yes, the sequence is everything. God parted the sea, led them through, and the waters covered their adversaries. Only after the enemies were completely washed away did they believe.
Wow. So they literally waited until the crisis was 100% resolved to finally say, okay, you are trustworthy.
Exactly. And the author actually calls this delayed reaction shameful. Acknowledging a fact after it happens isn't trust. That is just observation. Real faith trusts before the breakthrough.
So for you listening right now, this forces a pretty uncomfortable mirror moment, I think. Are you trusting only after you see results? Or are you making it your absolute highest priority to trust the resume right now?
Yeah, it is an invitation to shift your focus. Engage deeply with the record of faithfulness today, rather than waiting for circumstances to force you into a retrospective gratitude.
To wrap things up, I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over, taking this concept one step further.
Let's hear it.
If checking the resume builds your trust in God, well, what does your own resume of faith look like to the people around you? Like if someone did a reference check on how you handled your last major crisis, would they see a track record of panic or a track record of peace? Think about it.